Welcome back, Horlings, to more Tiku's Adventure in Candleland. Got my candle lit back up. You never know, we may need it in the Temple of Doom. The last stage of our journey, in fact. Oh shit. Oh, nope.
Teku was surprised to see that the Watchers had also been taken prisoner. Something very strange was happening.
Oh man, that guy stuck his pipe out like I was supposed to light it. Oh man, he's on a timer? Fuck me running. Shit! Great, I'm gonna have to do all that over. You fucker. Shit. Go away! Before I pee on your head! Come on, Papa. I need that flame. Oh, you're fucked. But I'll take that healing potion. Canteen dropped by the cultist that was guarding the cells in the cellar. Tiku could fill it, but where? Could he find some clean water in that place? Who the fuck knows? You can bang away all you want, buddy. No one can hear you scream down here. Shit.
Then Teku found him. The huge creature Teska towered over him on a great throne.
Teska's little titties.
Peals of laughter echoed throughout the temple. He appeared to have lost his mind. It was terrifying.
Totally titty terrifying.
On the altar, there was a small hole. It seemed that a sphere of the right size might fit there. Teku remembered having seen one somewhere.
Go ask the collector about the sphere. If anyone knows, it's him. For he is the collector. Tell me about this stone. Oh, no, 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 not puzzles.
Chocoma, y que tú, chupota. Chalaco, ma que chocotopo, peco. Ah.
He wants to play this fucking game. Game rules. The goal of the game is create mills, 3 token rows, whether horizontal or vertical, connected by lines drawn on the board. Each time the player creates a full line, the game allows to destroy a token from a rival, as long as it's not part of an enemy mill. The game ends when your opponent can't perform any new moves or when he has less than 3 tokens available. 2 stages. In the first stage, each player places 1 token at a time in any available position on the board. When all tokens of each player are on the board, the second stage of the game begins. Each player can select 1 token at a time and move it only to an empty space of the board that is connected through a line with its current position. Alright, so we gotta place all our peoples first. Oops.
Ah.
I've tried this game a couple times, so I'm a little familiar with how it works. God damn it. Fucking up. Every time he gets three in a line, breaks ours. I think there's a pattern he follows as far as placement, though. I think I get to break one now. Alright, so let's break another one. What will help us most is the question. Just kind of spamming these back and forth here, built like a kind of a little wall that he can't get to. I win, bitch. Alright. The amusing collector was wearing the sphere over his hat. The only thing Tiku knew for certain was this little wooden ball belonged inside the temple. Unfortunately, its use is unknown. Canteen filled with Wawa, high quality Wawa. I felt like those should be lit. Tiku in the motherfucking temple of the Doom Doom. Tiku's up in the motherfucking temple of the Doom Doom. Right, we got the stone. Shine bright like a diamond. I got this. Oh, fuck! You ain't gonna do shit. You can watch me. We got a long stick, Tiku. Seems legit. That a boy. Oh. Made a loud bang bang. Oh shit. Oh fuck, Tiku. I need to be quick. Get the fuck in there! Oh, you can't see, motherfucker. Ah, there we go. Free that shaman! Fucked him up!
Thank you, my son. Don't worry, I'm fine. Let's go. We have to free the others. This is the mechanism that opens the cells. Get on the other side. We'll try to activate it between the two of us.
Ah, now we're talking. Shit, freeing the dickheads too.
As the last prisoners were escaping through the window, Teku turned to the shaman. He could tell that something was happening. Something strange. Why were the Wakcha being captured and sacrificed like everyone else? Who were those strange hooded ones guarding the temple? Teku couldn't understand why his enemies would worship a creature that was annihilating them. But above all, he asked himself why the gods had created this monster who obliged them to commit terrible acts.
Because the gods are dicks.
Yaka waited until he was alone with his apprentice to answer his questions. He was clearly suffering and uneasy, like someone carrying a heavy weight that is about to crush him. He put his hand on Teku's shoulder and sighed before starting to speak. The Wakchas are not our enemies. They are behaving this way for the same reason our ancestors boarded ships and crossed the sea. They do it out of fear. Out of fear, they capture new prisoners and offer them up to Tezca. They fear that if someday they stop performing these sacrifices, the creature could come down from the mountain and raise their villages. The moment they took me prisoner, I understood. A tribe like the Wakcha would only dare to cross the sea in a case of desperation. The worshippers of the creature were demanding a new tribute, to sacrifice the shamans. In their madness, these fanatics didn't want anyone to share the power the gods left on Earth. That way, all the secrets of the light and fire would belong to Tezca. They are the hooded ones you saw in the temple. There is something, Teku, an ancient secret that I shouldn't tell you. But here we are in the great wooden temple, centuries after our ancestors abandoned it. Now I can see things more clearly than ever, and I realize what madness it has been to conceal it for so long. Tezca's birth wasn't the work of the gods. We created him. Teku turned pale. He couldn't believe what his master was revealing. His head was spinning, and a mixture of anger and fear invaded him. This is the secret the shamans have passed on to their successors, generation after generation. It all began when the wars started to break out again in the world. It was the dawn of the fifth creation, and we were again headed towards committing the errors of the past. To avoid the ire of the gods, the shamans decided to bring forth all their power in the world. They met in the temple, and out of the secrets of light and fire emerged Tezca. They thought that if a higher being that people could see and worship walked alongside them and guided them, they could put an end to the violence. And it worked. At first, the creature brought people back together, and they built cities and became wise again. But Tezca was the work of men. And like them, in his heart, ambition and greed was starting to gestate. The dances and rituals ended up convincing the creature of his own divinity. The more the tribes worshipped him, the more his madness and greed increased, until he turned into the monster that today lives in the temple. That luminous and wise being turned into a portrait of the worst of ourselves. The rest of the story, you already know it. I'll go on ahead. I'll wait for you up top.
Too close to the end to stop the video, so we're just gonna keep things rolling. Bop! Kind of remember where these bright stars are. Maybe I should take a snapshot. Oh, Tiku! This guy's laughing at how stupid you are. Finish him!
Now, Teku! Activate the altar!
Holy shitballs. Shitball. Referring to a picture I took.
Hurry, Teku!
Light that shit! Fucking anyone up for some KFC? Got some fried chicken coming.
We have to get out of here! The temple is collapsing!
Oh shit. I didn't know this was actually a Kickstarter. I could have had a physical copy of this. Damn it. Beautiful game. You can get the DRM free version. I believe GOG has it, GOG.com, and there's also obviously the Steam version.
Behold, Teku, the fire of the gods is burning on the mountain again. And now what? Asked Teku. Now comes the most difficult part. Starting over. The world as we knew it has ended. The tribes will be at peace once more, and our people will no longer have to hide. But most of all, we must not let our errors be forgotten. We will rebuild our village, Teku. The fire of the gods must burn again in the temples. So today, this tiny candle you're holding means more than ever before.
Alrighty, folks, that's it. That's a fucking wrap. Hope you enjoyed the Let's Play bomb I just dropped on you. Short and sweet. I actually had this started. This was a work in progress that I started a while back, and I was like, fuck it, let's finish it and drop it on YouTube like it's hot. There's another Daedalus game I want to do. It's the follow-up to Whispered World. It's called Silence. Expect to see that sometime this year. And as usual, stay tuned for the next awesome GameHorder production. Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy these credits and this awesome fucking song by Christina Gallego. She gives great head, by the way. These are all the backers, of course, from Kickstarter. Sadly, I wasn't one of them. GameHorder just hit 300 projects backed on Kickstarter. I believe all of those, except a few, are successful. Couple video games here and there, but mostly board games, of course. I'm still waiting on Hero's Quest, the new Hero's Quest or Quest for Glory from fuck, now I can't remember anyone's name, but anyways. Hero U, I believe is what they're calling it. Lori and Corey Cole, duh. Waiting on the new Space Quest from those guys from Andromeda. It's going to be called Space Venture or some shit. Still waiting on the couple games from the guys that did Quest for Infamy, which is the game that I voice acted in. I'm supposed to be voice acting in both of those, but I do not know what is going on with those games. I think they're in fucking limbo. Anyways, hopefully I get some of that shit that I backed. I have $500 in the new Space Quest and Heroes Quest alone. So I would like to get my rewards for those. That was back when Kickstarter was a new thing for me, and I didn't know what I know now. Now if I back a game, usually it's just for a digital copy for 15 bucks. Unless it's something like Pillars of Eternity 2, which I have a physical copy of that coming. Reading good reviews on that. There's a really kick-ass adventure game on Fig right now that they're trying to push through. It's not going to make it, but it looks like an amazing adventure game. It's called Jengo. Not Django, but Jengo, J-E-N-G-O. And it looks just like pure tributes to all the classic adventure games of the old days. It's very, very sad that it is not going to fund. They're asking 130 or so thousand, and they're nowhere fucking close. However, I'll put a link to it at the bottom. Maybe they'll relaunch a campaign or try it on Kickstarter. Again, it's on Fig, F-I-G, like the shitty fruit. But yeah, it looks like there's a couple games I'm going to get fucked on Kickstarter. I'll probably do an update Kickstarter video and kind of go over how all that's going. Alright, I'm skipping the credits. Shit's getting boring. See you later.